Hello dear students, up till now we have completed total 6 programs based on the practicals. The first program is related with cout, or we can say print hello world on the screen. The second program is related with the AND operator, which is same as \n in C language. Program number 3 is based on Cin with integer data type. Program number 4 is related with the arithmetic operator with float data type. Calculating the simple interest is the program number 5, and inputting mark of 4 subjects. Based on that, you need to calculate total and percentage, and you need to print the same on the screen. That is the program number 6. And these 6 programs you need to write in your journals. You just need to write only programs. Don't write theory portion in that. In today's session, we are going to study different types of formula based program. Suppose if you want to find area of circle, area of rectangle, or you need to find any volume like cone, sphere, then that program is known as formula based program. Total 6 program we are going to perform on this type of formula based program. I am going to teach you 4 programs related with the formula, and remaining 2 programs you need to do by yourself. That means you need to do in your homework. That 2 programs, first of all, you need to develop in the rough book or note down in the rough book. In our next session, I am going to share 2 notepad files related with these 2 remaining programs. That means today we are going to learn 4 basic formula based program, and remaining 2 programs you need to do by yourself, and you need to write down in the rough book. Tomorrow I will share the notepad file related with the homework, so you can check your programs. And one more thing I need to include over here, that there are lots of compilers which are available on the internet. That means there are lots of online compilers through which you can perform your programs online, and you can compile your programs online, but syntax may be a little bit different, right? So what you need to do, you just need to copy your code and paste into the compiler, but it is totally based on the syntax that follows. So you need to learn regarding the syntax of that particular compiler, but definitely you can run all these programs using online compilers. Now let us start with the programs. But one more thing I need to specify over here, that do not start writing programs directly from the formula. First of all, you need to find out what are the input operators, what are the what are the input variables, what are the output variables, and what are the processes which you need to perform. Based on that, you need to start writing your program so that you can easily develop the program. So let us start with our first program, that is finding area of circle. The formula to find area of circle is pi r square. Let me repeat. For our first program is related with the area of circle and the formula for area of circle is pi r square. Now let us start example to find area of circle, and formula for finding area of circle is answer equals to pi r square. Now we need to simplify this formula. Answer equals to, see here the value of pi is fixed as 3.14. So there are two ways you can use the variable pi. If you want to declare the variable pi, then you need to use the concept of constant, and we will see a constant later on. So right now I am going to take the direct value over here, that means 3.14 multiplied by r into r. So here we have simplified our formula, that is pi r square. Instead of that, we cannot use directly, or we cannot write pi r square directly into the program. So I have simplified this formula. Now from the formula you can easily say that how many variables we need to define. There are two variables, number one is answer and number two is r. Another thing, which type of data type we are going to take? Yes, that is float, because our answer may come in the point section or fraction section. So we are going to take float data type over here. Now one more thing you need to discuss over here, that is what are my input variables and what are my output variables. So let us simplify this. If, see, your variable which is declared from the left side of equal to, here, see, you can see this is the left side of equals to, that is answer. So left side of variable is known as output variable, and from the right side of equal to operator, that is r, that variable is known as input variable. That means you need to input values from the user in the input variable, and output variable we need to print on the screen. And this particular formula is known as process. That means, let me repeat once again, you need to simplify the formula first. After simplification of any formula, you just need to decide that this is my input variables, this is my output variables, and this statement works as a process. This whole statement works as a process. So let us take two variables, that is answer and r. But before that, we need to include header files, that is iostream.h. Second file is based on C language, that is conio.h. Then void main, because our program is started with the main function, opening bracket and closing bracket. Then for clearing screen, clr get ch. Let us take float data type, answer variable and r variable. Now what we are going to write? Yes, that is cout function. We need to input value in R. So enter value for R and we need to write C in R. Now what is our processing statement? That is answer equals to, now directly you can write like this, 3.14 into R into R. This is our processing statement, or we can say simplified formula. Now cout, because after processing the answer is ready, so cout we can use backslash n or AND operator. What is the program? Area of circle is, and we want to print variable answer. So this is the very simple step using which you can perform any practical or your programs. First of all, you need to find out input variables, you need to write processing statements, and based on your process you need to display the output. Now let us save this program by pressing F2. This is our 7th program, so I am giving p7.c++ because our file is based on the C++ language, so .cpp. Now here you can see that our file is renamed. Now let us run this program by pressing Ctrl F9. Enter value for R. I am going to input 10. So 10 into 10, that is 100, and 3.14 multiplied, that is 314. So area of circle is 314. So this is the first program, and I hope you people have understand that what is the concept, what we need to do. Don't develop program directly, you just need to simplify the program. After that, decide what is input variable, what is output variable, and what are the processing statement. Once you separate these whole things, at that time you can easily develop the program without any error. Now let us develop our second program to find area of rectangle. Comment line, example of area of rectangle, and formula to find area of rectangle is answer equals to L into W, length into width. This is the simplified formula. There is no pi or square or cube over here. So we can directly use, or we can directly write down the programs. So first step is has include IO stream, input output stream dot h, has include conio dot h, void main, two brackets, CLR SCR, and get ch. Now here you can see that there are three variables. Number one answer, then L and W. So we need to develop, or we need to define three variables, that is answer, L and W. Now next question is which type of data type I can take over here. So here you can take either integer or float. There is no specific data type. So I am going to take float only over here. So float, answer, L and W. One more question I need to ask, that is what are my output variables. So there is only one output variable, that is answer. How we can get that this is my output variable? As I have told you that the left side of equals to operator, that variable is known as output variable. So here answer is my output variable and L and W are my input variable. That means I need to use Cout and Cin two times. I need to scan values of two variables because I need to have two inputs in different variables. So let us define float data type, answer L, L and W. Now Cout, enter value for L. Cin, variable L. Similarly, Cout, enter value for W. Cin, W. Now what is our processing statement? Answer equals to L into W. Then Cout. What is our question? To find area of rectangle. So you need to print message, same message. Area of rectangle is, let me give backslash n over here so that one line it will put. And what is the name of variable? That is answer. Let us save this program. This is our 8th program, right? So p8 dot cpp. Let us run this program. Simple multiplication is there. So I am going to input 10 or 12. So 120 is the area of rectangle. This is the very easy or simple formula based program. Only you need to do is you just need to simplify the formula, nothing else. Now let us take one new file again, as this is the 3rd formula based program. I hope you people enjoyed the session. It will not bore you or bother you, or you can take a break of 5 minutes in between because the lecture may be of 30 minutes or 40 minutes. So you need to take 5 minutes break in between, right? Now let us take one more formula to find volume of cone. So let me give the comment line, example to find volume of cone. Formula to find volume of cone is answer equals to 1 upon 3 pi r square h. So here you can see that this is the bit different formula which you need to simplify. So let us simplify the formula. Answer equals to 1 upon 3. We can convert this into the point section, right? So I can write 0.33 because 1 divided by 3 is equal to 0.33. Then value multiplied by value of pi is 3.14. Again r square is there, so 2 times I need to write variable r and the last variable is h. So this is the simplified formula of volume of cone. Now let us consider the input, output and processing statement. This is the input variable or output variable? Yes, output variable. This is the input variable and this is the input variable. We are going to declare r once only, right? No need to declare 2 times r, because you cannot use 2 times r, or you cannot declare the value r or variable r 2 times. So we need to declare it by once only. Now let us start with the header file again. include iostream dot h as include ponyo dot h void main clr scr get ch data type float. Three variables we need to declare, that is answer, r and h. Two values I need to input from the user, that is enter value for r because that variable is my input variable. Again cout enter value for h, cin h variable. Now processing statement, we have already simplified the given formula. See here, you can see it is very simple. Once you, before writing the program, once you simplify the formula, \n volume of cone is and variable answer. I hope this is very easy for you to understand. Right? Now let us save the given program, that is our 9th program. So I am giving p9.cpp. Now let us run the program by Control F9. I am inputting 10 and 5 into h. The answer is 518.09. You can calculate this using calculators, that whether this is the correct answer or not. This is the program number 9, volume of cone. The last program of our today's session is program number 10. I hope again you have a lots of energy and you people enjoyed the session. You are not getting bored. Let us develop example to calculate area of sphere, and formula to calculate area of sphere is 4 pi r square. Let us simplify the given formula. Answer equals to 4 into 3.14 into r into r. Now two header files which we need to include as include iostream.h has include ponyo.h void main clear screen get ch float data type. Answer is my output variable, r is my input variable, and just I need to input only a single value, that is enter value for r. cin variable is r, processing statement is answer 4 into 3.14 into r into r. And now simply I need to print this answer by using cout \n area of sphere is answer. Now let us save the given code by p10 because this is the program number 10. p10.c++. Here it is renamed by p10.c++. Now let us run the given code by pressing Ctrl F9. I'm inputting 10 into the R and output is 1256. So in today's session we have learned, our topic is calculating or finding the formula based program, right? And we have learned total 4 programs. We have developed total 4 programs. How to develop program, that I have already teach you, right? Just today you need to perform 2 programs which is based on the formula. Let us copy down these 2 programs. Take out your notebook and pen and write down the definition of that 2 programs. Let me share the definitions with you. This is the program number 11. Write down a program to find volume of sphere. The formula to find volume of sphere is 4/3 pi r square. So we need to convert 4/3 into the point. 1.33 is similar to 4 divided by 3. So instead of 4 divided by 3, I have used 1.33 multiplied by 3.14, that is the value of pi, multiplied by r, multiplied by r, because r square is there. If r cube is there, then r into r into r. The program number 12 is related with the write down a program to find volume of cylinder, and formula to find volume of cylinder is answer equals to pi r square h. The value of pi is 3.14 multiplied by r into r, because r square is there, and into h. So up till now we have developed total 10 programs which you need to write in your journal with proper output. For output there are lots of online compilers. You just need to copy and paste the code between the void main, right? Because some compiler has integer main, it returns a value. So you just need to keep it as it is. The given code you need to keep it as it is, and you can compile, you can run your program using online compilers. And those who don't know how to compile the program can just maintain the notepad file and upload that notepad file into the Google Drive. So later on when college starts, at that time you can directly use this notepad file. See, you need to store p1.cpp or p2.cpp. In this way you can save your program. So in future when college gets open, at that time you just need to run these programs. Don't need to copy it at the college, just upload that into the Google Drive. So these 2 programs you need to develop. This is the homework for today. You need to write these programs in rough book. In next session I am going to share the notepad file related with these 2 programs. I hope you people develop this program. You need to try to develop this program so that you can get that how to write the program properly. Let me share the 4 different files of our today's session so that you can copy this particular programs into your journal. Each and every program I show for the 1 minute. This is the program number 7. That is our today's first program, to find area of circle. Write a program to find area of circle. In this way only you need to write. So there is a less number of chances to produce the error in the given code. This is the program number 7, and same program you need to maintain the sequence in the journal. This is the program number 7 which you need to write in the journal. Program number 8, find area of rectangle, and formula to find area of rectangle is L into W. Over here we have taken W in our example, so I have changed W variable over here, length into width. Program number 9, find volume of cone, and formula to find volume of cone is 1 upon 3 pi r square h, and we can simplify the given formula using this type of method so that it becomes easy for you people. Program number 10, that is our last, or we can say fourth program of today's session, that is finding area of sphere, and to find area of sphere is 4 pi r square. Right? After writing program number 10, let me repeat once again, we need to write two programs, that is program number 11 and program number 12 in your journal. I am clearly giving you the instructions that these two programs you need to write in your journal, and you need to give program number 11 and program number 12. So this is the program number 11, program number 12. I am going to share the notepad file of these two programs in our next session, and then we will continue with the remaining topics. I hope you understand the whole formula based programs, and you can now easily develop from any given formula from here. So this is more than enough for today's session. Stay home, stay safe. Goodbye everyone. Thank you all.